Hey guys, Cam Callender here with the MSI concept and who's ready to grow their business with automation. So definitely want to come on this month. We've got our guest in here, Gina Marie, one of our members of the group. We'll be answering some questions for her live as well. And then we want to make sure that everybody is available on the YouTube channel and that you can subscribe there and watch live there as well. We will have that monthly, have the chat up there if you have anything in the chat for the YouTube channel. But as always, we do have the marketing system at the msiconcept.com that will be in both chats. So definitely take a look there if you haven't gotten that system already set up for yourself. And then with what we have going on this day, as we go into the new year, we do have the tax time coming up. So tax is going to be important. That will be available coming next month. Those discount codes are usually out early February. So as soon as I get those, I personally use TurboTax in my business and QuickBooks. So I will get those discount codes out as soon as they are available. So be on the lookout for those coming in next at the beginning of the month. I think they're out by like the 10th. It kind of depends on when the IRS starts accepting tax returns. But as soon as those are available, I will let those go out. Definitely stay in touch with the page and the group so that you can get those codes for those discounts if you aren't already on those services. But that is what I wanted to highlight this monthly call as we go into February coming up with the tax season. So if you are filing your taxes or your businesses, and definitely with the FICA Save program. So if you do have W-2 employees, definitely get on the FICA Save program with Encompassing Health. If you don't have the details on that, definitely reach out to me so you can get in touch with that. But it will be at msimind.com/FICA, FICA. So you can get details on the FICA program with the 125 code there and their government program that you can save with your FICA spend on your taxes. So all about tax season for this month's call. But definitely we have Jean Marie on here and we'll definitely be answering her questions as we do every month on this hour. So that you can come in, get any questions that you have, help you with your business and growing. And so with no further ado, Gina Marie, definitely just give us an insight kind of where you are in your business, what it is about, what you have going on, and then what questions that you have. And we'll be happy to see what we can get answered for you. Thanks for joining.
Okay, well, honestly, I'm just here to find out what this group is all about. That was my main thing. But I'm in the process of, business ideas. I don't have a business per se. I'm actually working a job, but I'm coming up with all these ideas because I know my job will be ending in the near future. So I am looking to start my own businesses, which I've had a couple businesses in the past, but
Okay.
now I'm just, that's why I'm on here to kind of get ideas about what you guys do and to look ahead to the future, what can help me in the future. So really.
Yes, great. You are in the right place then. Yeah, most of the members of the group are either in the mastermind stage of looking to formulate their business or just getting started. So that is where a lot of users of the group are. So definitely a great place. We come in, we answer questions on getting things positioned, ideas for your business, kind of solidifying where you should go next, kind of getting the next steps in your business. With you having businesses before, you likely have some idea of where you want to get to or where you want to grow to. So we just kind of help facilitate that. I use a lot of tools and technology in my businesses. So if I have anything that I can utilize to help someone else to grow their business, I usually share that information. And then I do custom training sessions as well, which I've had a couple of one-off sessions for the members of the group. Those are individually charged sessions, but you can register for those separate. But this hour here is all free to come in and get some additional questions. You happen to have no one else on for this month. Usually there's more of us on, but definitely you can definitely ask any questions that you have, and we'll definitely try to get you the best help possible in answering those and help you kind of mastermind and take your business to the next level. So yeah, what are some of the businesses that you had in the past, and where are you looking to get started with now? Because definitely, now with this day and age with jobs, you definitely want to get something on the side at least started and going before that job goes out, so that you have
Exactly.
that kind of safety net for yourself.
Yeah,
I definitely
exactly.
teach that with my groups.
Yeah.
But definitely, yeah, let us know. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly. I want to get something going before it's too late because I don't want to be in this limbo stage where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have nothing. So
Definitely.
yeah, my past businesses, I was running a food prep business.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know if I really want to go back to that. It was something I did for several years. And then I also ran a yoga business where I was doing personal yoga training sessions and things like that. But yeah, I just have lots of ideas and I'm not sure where I'm going because I have a lot of ideas. So I'm trying to narrow it down to something good. But yeah, I'm just wondering what kind of tools you have to offer and what you guys do, what you do for people in
Yes,
this.
personally, I have three companies that I own. I own a credit repair company. I own a business consulting company, which I do my private consulting on the side as well for different businesses. And I own a travel company as well. So those are the businesses that I own and operate. I have a ton of other affiliations with different businesses and companies that I work with. Where I do a lot of marketing and sales support with them through a lot of the automation tools and marketing software that I have.
Okay.
I threw the link in the chat to the msiconcept.com,
Okay.
which goes to our marketing system, which has a lot of AI tools and marketing, CRM, email marketing, SMS marketing, a lot of those tools. Website building is all into that marketing suite there with that link. That is one of the main pieces that helps a lot of businesses getting started, especially when they're coming into an online space. Because, like your case, most people have come from a traditional business where they're either brick and mortar or of kind of people to people and not really working in the online space. So they haven't developed websites before. They haven't really used email marketing. So having that marketing suite already with all the tools in one place kind of helps them get started on the online aspect. That is a lot of the cases where a lot of the people are coming to this group is they're looking to get more done in the online space because they haven't really worked in that field in their business. They know they need to be on social media. They know they need to be doing the marketing. They know they need to reach out to people through online means, but they haven't really done that. So a lot of people that are new to the group are coming to get that aspect. And I have a lot of tools with technology and AI built in that can help with those in any cases of different businesses, depending on the many ideas you may have. This kind of helps fit just about any business. And there's a lot of tools and templates for certain different niches that are already built into the software suite that I utilize as well.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that is a lot where most of the group comes in. Other times they'll mastermind of, hey, this is where I'm kind of stuck at. One of their members the last couple of weeks. You can go back on the YouTube channel and watch some of the other meetings. But there were times where they ask, well, I'm looking at going, which way should I go if I want to go left or right based on a different idea? And they kind of come in and bring those ideas in and say, well, should I go more online this way? Should I go more advertising into Facebook? And it kind of just kind of help weigh out, getting some different insights from other business owners on the group of where they're going to go next with their business. So with that, I'd like to, hear definitely what are, an idea you might be pondering. You don't have to release all of them, definitely. Keep the good ideas for yourself so that you can still launch that business. You don't want to give those away too much. But definitely, if you have an idea of where you want to go, is it something online? You don't even have to really give us the full niche. It's whatever you're comfortable with. But
Yeah.
definitely let me know so we can kind
Yeah,
of
that's
guide better.
that's a big thing for me right now is I really would love to work on the road. So I would love to just travel around, be one of those nomads. So it would be nice to have something that's semi-automated and also where I just, sorry, my dogs are a little, let them,
No worries.
they
Mine
want,
just happened to be taking a nap. Otherwise, he'd be in my face right now.
they want to go out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I would like something to be semi-automated and be very flexible where I could just jump on every day and, for a small amount of time. So I'm just trying to come up with a plan here.
Definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of different working, especially with the online space and the power of the internet. There's a lot that you can get done. If I would say maybe something that bounds on your yoga background. Maybe you can do a video course or a home type training style,
Yeah.
where you have, some instructional videos or something like that on YouTube or a series. And then you can get some type of subscription going where you're hosting, maybe a live class a week or something that may be something, to kind of expand on the experiences that you've already had, and then just take that virtual.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Yeah, I have.
Because then you could essentially do that anywhere. I mean, as long as you've got the camera set up, you get a good tripod or something, you could do it any hotel room. If they've got enough, if you clear out enough space or you get the right, you'll learn the right hotel rooms where you have the spacing in it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my plan is to be on an RV traveling the country,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I could be in beautiful settings.
Yeah, you could definitely. Yeah. Definitely hiking,
Yeah,
different mountain ranges, national parks, even.
yeah.
Yeah, that could be an exciting adventure. People might even tune in just to see where you're going to be at next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, I want to be everywhere and I want to be able to do that. I'm a single mother, so and my kids are and I'm almost an empty nester, so I'm ready to start the next chapter in my life here. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that sounds exciting in itself. Yeah, I definitely want to see some more of that getting developed. Definitely, yeah, I would take that to the next cadence that you can. I'll go ahead and throw the link into my travel company. It is msimind.com/travel. You can register there with the green button and you can save on travel there. Hopefully that can get you some savings kicking off with your travel journeys and traveling around the world. And see some of our special rates. I'm just throwing that in there, but definitely, yeah, that sounds exciting. I'd like to see that idea. Some yoga. I mean, get a catchy name to it. Traveling yoga. But that seems like something that isn't really out there right now. Most you got studios and those things and some, home workouts. But yeah, it's something across nature and traveling, and then even if it's incorporating your family, you getting your kids in there, they're doing some poses with you. Yeah, I think that would be an exciting thing, and you'd have the best of both worlds. You can travel to wherever destination you want to go, and then put up a course and or a session wherever you feel like filming. Whenever you find a location that suits you.
yeah, that would be fun.
Definitely. Great idea. I like the sound of it. Yeah, I'll definitely tune in for that one. So definitely let me know once you get that going. Now, have you really formulated any ideas around that with the travel, or is that kind of hit the spot on the head of what you might want to do?
Uh, I don't know. I'm not really one for to video myself.
Yeah.
But I mean, the videoing part, I don't know. I just kind of want something behind the scenes, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. To be honest, I haven't done yoga in years.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm a
no
little
worries. Yeah, there's
I'm a
plenty
little
of different
out of
ways.
that scene now. I'm more into hiking and nature and being with my dogs and anything nature, pretty much.
All right.
Holistic. I'm all into the holistic stuff, the holistic pet stuff, that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping to maybe even form a holistic pet company, something like that, where I don't have to do any of the sending of any orders, but it's all a company doing it for me, things like that. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, once you get situated and you develop a product line, yeah, you can get fulfillment centers that'll be taking and facilitating your orders. You can have a website that's processing all of your orders, and it can be pretty automated and hands off
yeah,
once you get everything in place. But yeah, definitely build it piece by piece and get all the pieces in place, especially when you're looking at holistic. Yeah, get the different pieces together, and then really as building the different pieces together, especially if you've got, the different holistic pieces, depending on which direction you want to go with, whether, a food line or, hiking and, whether it's leashes, kind of accessories with animals. But definitely, yeah, depending on where you want to go with it, but definitely e-commerce, you could definitely be hands off with that and not have to be behind the camera. I'm always on camera with each month. I've done over 500 videos so far. So
oh wow.
uh, yeah, so I'm always on camera each month. At least once or twice a week I'm on a camera. So but definitely I'd like the idea of it, but definitely, yeah, let us know. Definitely come on monthly. Let us know your progress, how you're growing, where you decide to go with it. But yeah, I like the ideas of it. Keep the ideas flowing. That's the best pieces of it. Definitely, now with, like I was mentioning at the beginning of the call, with tax time, tax returns, using those returns to launch businesses. That's what I did a few years ago when I launched my credit repair business, as it was a new business that I was launching. When we had the stimulus checks and all of that tax return money, I used it to launch businesses. So I launched mine right at the height of COVID. So I've been working it all online, been able to travel, and I work everything through technology in my PC, so I could travel anywhere with take my laptop anywhere and continue working anywhere that there's internet. So I definitely feel you on the need to want to travel and get around. That's why I have the travel company as well, so I can travel the world and go to different places and see different destinations. But now I can take my businesses wherever need to go with me as well with the power of the internet. And pretty much the internet is everywhere at this day and age. So yeah, once you get something rolling, I would say probably something in the likes of e-commerce. Then if you're looking holistic there, and then get a product line, get that developed, and then you can be hands off with the e-commerce side of it. Because once orders come in through your website or any e-commerce platform, if you decide to go through like an Amazon fulfillment or something of that nature, then once the order is processed, Amazon can start shipping all of those out, or you can get a different manufacturer that processes those orders. Depending on how you want your business to operate, and which partnership you choose with, and just the product line that you're going to tend to go with. But those are definitely options for you to move forward once you get those things set up and put in place. But definitely, yeah, e-commerce is going to be huge for you then, if you want to be behind those scenes and be able to travel, and then just kind of have those things, those income coming in from the business and just letting it grow with the power of the internet.
Mhm. Yes.
But definitely, were there other questions or anything that you wanted to mindset or mastermind about?
Um, I
Show's
don't,
pretty much all year this month.
yeah, I'm just here to learn here. I really didn't have too many questions. I just want to see what this group is all about and what you guys have to offer, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, definitely. So I'll tie into a lot. I talked a bunch about the marketing system. I'll show a little bit there on that because there are a lot of tools with the marketing system. So with the different tools that we have in the marketing system, it really comes with a lot. There are different plans and packages. If it will let me, why does it not let me go over to my other screen now? See, I think I lost the live. No, the live stream's still up. Where did let me see if I can reload the screen share. It was up, but it doesn't want to let me show the control. Not sure what's happening. Maybe that update didn't quite finish today, but it won't let me share the screen properly. It's coming up, but it won't let me mouse over to it to actually control it. Oh well. But yeah, I believe it was 2 months, 2 calls ago that was uh, I covered the marketing system that has a lot that has e-commerce tools in it as well. I was going to highlight that a bit, but
Okay.
it doesn't want to let me dive into that. Let me see if I can get this to pop up. Let's try it one more time. See if it will operate on this screen. Yeah, there is still the discount of New Biz 30 right now, so you guys can get access to that. But the different tools, there's a bunch of different tools that come with this as far as chatbots for automation, AI, but going into all of the tools, which might be useful in for your end would be what's called the super checkout, which is kind of the e-commerce platform. Like I said, this software suite that I work with, they have all the tools built in together, so they kind of combine a little bit of everything. Where is the software suite? But you can see these are some of the categories. Real estate, health and wellness. That's what I was saying. The yoga. There's a bunch of different templates for that kind of thing. But they have a lot for startups, a lot of course creations. But let me go into the plans because this should have the website builder. So with that, and it should have the CRM is in there. So it would be the marketing plan. You get a mock-up studio and then help desk. There should be the e-commerce platform. Yes. Yes. WooCommerce and the e-commerce platform. So you can't get it all the way with the essentials package. So you can get that with just the basic package as well. So I wanted to make sure that that was still included in the plan. So the essentials package for $47 a month, but you get with the new biz 30, you get 30% off for the first 3 months. So great discount on that. But definitely utilizing the e-commerce could be an option for you, but then it has all kinds of automated email marketing and additional SMS marketing. If you capture that information, you can do SMS campaigns and different campaigns, different building tools as well, and a lot of AI. You can see the AI kind of doing some work here on the page as well. But I always like to share this with growing and starting entrepreneurs because they usually are looking for a lot of different tools to help them get started and a lot of different technology. This has a ton of training with all the different tools, and it's all in one place. And there's monthly calls with different training tools. They're adding a lot of AI tools with the changes in AI now. So definitely like to always highlight this. This is what I use to run and operate all of my businesses. It allows me to run. I use mostly the social media auto poster. So my social media campaigns are automated for at times 2 to 3 months in advance. So all of that is all done for me, so I can stay, doing whatever I want to do in my day-to-day life and not have to be so bogged down with my business because everything else is booked through the system and through technology, like scheduling appointments here. You can see they have the appointment booking system. You have webinars. I've done webinars through this software as well. I use this Zoom here because it's easier to get others on live as well rather than a hosted webinar. It's easier to get logged in with the different software. And a lot of people have used Zoom these days now since the pandemic. So I do like to always shout out this system because I've utilized it for years and it's helped me tremendously with growing my business and not having to look everywhere for all the different tools to build everything. But that is mostly the main showcase of the group is the software suite. And then it's a open forum question and answer each month. You want to come back and, brainstorm a few more ideas with other business owners. Generally have a few others on. There were supposed to be 5 others on this month's call. But generally, there's usually about 5 or 6 people on each month throughout the group. There's about 30, 40 members in the group. I didn't see the last count. I know there were some new members added this last week, just as such as yourself. So yeah, usually they're all in the same boat that you're kind of in. They're looking at either starting a business or restarting. They've had past businesses, but definitely they all realize it's time to get something going because there's nothing's really guaranteed, especially in the job markets. It could change on a whim, especially showing us with the pandemic. But when you have something of your own, your business, you can build it up and you can keep that going, especially once you get it to a profitable place. But definitely want to share that with you. And that is the main thing that we share each and every month. I always like to come in and answer any additional questions, but usually I have one topic one, maybe two topics each month that open up the first 10 to 15 minutes of the call, and then the rest of the hours is open forum for the group to kind of get their questions answered. But that's
Okay.
pretty much how the groups run each and every month, and then the calls are recorded and live broadcasted on YouTube. So each of the past members and those that aren't able to make the calls are able to catch up on what was covered.
Got it.
But yeah, it's a pretty simple format, easy to follow along with, and then definitely on the YouTube channel to catch up on the recordings. But yeah, definitely there's no one else on, so it's really your show. It's up to you if you have more questions.
Sorry, I don't have much to contribute. I just
No worries. It's your first meeting. Kind of putting you on the spot there, but definitely some great content there with the questions that you did have, and hopefully I was able to help you in some form or fashion, or at least get some juices flowing or some ideas moving. But definitely, yeah, I like to see everyone taking action in growing their business. If it's something that utilizes the tools that I have, or if it's just, that one little spark that gets the idea going, and it's finally, time that it gives you the 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 power to take that action to move forward. That's really what it's all about, is seeing new businesses launch. Is what I get the joy out of, whatever that business happens to be. So I definitely am excited to have you join the group. Hope that you come back on and see your businesses get launched. I definitely want to see what comes of what you decide to develop and create.
Great. Thank you so much for your help. Appreciate it.
Definitely. Thank you for joining on. And then I guess with no further ado, that'll be the call for this month. Everyone watching out on YouTube, and definitely join on with us in the Meetup group that will be in the description on YouTube. I mean, we'll see that in the comments as well. Definitely join us in the Meetup Zooms so that you can join and get your questions sorry, live there. Get your questions answered live next month. Thanks for your time. Thanks, January.
Thanks. Bye-bye.